and welcome to Monday Night Live. This is CraftyRia. Welcome everyone and happy Valentine's Day. Amazon just pulled up with a delivery, so Jonah's freaking out. So that's what you hear in the background there. I should have waited a second, but that's okay. So welcome in. Let's see, we have some people in the chat already. We have Marsha. I don't know if you're still here, Marsha, or if you had to go to bed, but I did receive some paper and there's no note in it. So if it is yours, let me know. I do appreciate it. It is beautiful paper. I will be opening mail tonight. I did go to the post office. And hello, Destalou and Susan and Angela and Francis and Lois and Barb and Christine and Susan, if I didn't say your name already, and Patty. Hello, welcome in. I do want to make one quick announcement. I have some new moderators. If you are in my Facebook group, you would have seen that. But here on YouTube, Christine has graciously decided to help me by moderating, and so has Lois. And Lois, I will get you set up as a moderator once I have the link to your channel. I have to put that complete link in the moderator section. So if you don't know it, just leave a regular comment under one of my latest videos and I'll pull it up that way. It won't let me pull it, I don't think, out of this chat, but it has to be either a comment where I could click on your name. Your name has to be clickable. So I can get the URL, if that makes any sense. And I will add you as a moderator. And if Todd is listening, and if he can do it while I'm here, he can do it while we are streaming. All right. And welcome in everybody, and all of the new people, welcome in. If this is your first time here, I hope you enjoy the live show. We do this every Monday night at 7 Eastern. Mostly every Monday night at 7 Eastern. And today's Valentine's Day. Last week we made Valentine cards. Today I'm going to make the cards that I was going to do last week when Todd told me to make Valentine cards. So I did have some stuff set aside for that. Okay. Hi, Agnes, if I didn't say hi to you. And Destalou, I don't know if I said hi to you. Boy, I can't remember 2 seconds later who I said hi to. If I missed anybody, I am so sorry. Let me know in the chat what your Valentine plans were, if any. We had a nice weekend. Funny story. I think it was around Thursday I asked Todd if he wanted to exchange gifts for Valentine's Day. And we both decided no, that would be fine because I hadn't gone shopping yet anyway. So, you know, that worked out well for me. So Saturday, Todd wanted to go up to Columbus to some of the music stores. He wanted to buy a tambourine. So we went up to Sam Ash and we bought a nice tambourine, and they had a drum kit, an electronic drum kit on sale. Really good price. So he bought that. So we're in the car and we're laughing about buying the drum set. And of course I was playing, they have a ton of percussion instruments and they have these little shaker eggs that I wanted to get and all kinds of fun little things. So we're in the car and then he told me that he may have bought me something for Valentine's Day. So he bought me 2 things. So see, he lied about this because I didn't buy him anything. That's okay. I told him the drums were from me. So one thing he bought me was a looper, and it's a way to add layers to your own music, because, you know, we would need a way to add the drums to the guitars and different things like that. So that's kind of fun. And then he bought me this wooden frog. Let's take this out of his mouth. And this is a percussion frog that makes that noise. And you can also hit it, I guess. But I've seen some musicians use these, and I love it. And I was joking around about wanting one. So that's my Valentine's Day gift. So anyway, I thought you guys would enjoy my percussion frog. I don't think I could play the real drums very well. But I can play the frog, and I can probably play the tambourine. So that is my fun tidbit for today. Welcome in, Carrie. I hope you feel better. I know with COVID it is really bad with the fatigue afterwards. So I hope you start feeling better really soon. Be sure to drink plenty of fluids and follow all of the advice that your doctor may give you. Okay. So let's get to the mail. I know, Christine, I love that frog. The girl, Emily McVicker, the one who sings the intro to my regular videos, she sings CraftyRia. She has a frog, and that's where I had first seen them, and I thought, oh, I need to have one of those frogs. Hey! The Moo Man is here. B. Dean Cow. Did you see my frog? I don't know if he saw it. He is one of the moderators for Pork Roll Bob and a good friend on Twitch. I have a frog. They don't make a wooden cow, but I'm loving this frog. He's the Moo Man. We call him the Moo Man. B. Dean Cow. All right. Oh, Carrie, it is exhausting. I hope you feel better soon. Let's see. I have a bunch of mail, so we'll start with that. I have a beautiful Valentine card that I got in the mail, and this is from Jennifer. She even has like ribbon on the inside. So pretty. Such a gorgeous card, and I like how this edge is ripped. You know, torn. That is really cool. Thank you so much, Jennifer. I really appreciate that. Yeah, Creighton's in there screaming, and Jonah's barking, because as soon as I started, the Amazon truck came, and I wonder what he brought. I don't know. I don't remember what I ordered. Or maybe it's something that Todd ordered. Oh, I think it's the floor. He ordered this foam, you know, that foam floor that fits together like a puzzle piece for like a playroom or something. He ordered it to put underneath the drums. This is from the Hangout, or Crafty Girls Swap Hangout. This is from Valerie, and this is vintage book pages from one of the swaps I was in, and I absolutely love them. I used to have this book when I was younger, or a book very close to it, and I loved to look at the birds. Very cool. And then the rest are just, there's another really cool paper in here. This one here with the flowers. That would be cool on a bookmark, maybe. I like that. And then the rest are just vintage book pages. Very cool. And then there's also this. She probably sent it because it was all nail stuff. And I always like to have my nails done. So anyway, that is really cool. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Valerie. That's a nice looking frog. Thank you, Moo Man. I like the frog. I may not be able to play the drums, but I think I could play the frog. This is also from Crafty Girl Swap Hangout. This is from Kim, and it is a rack, random act of kindness, of a bunch of card fronts. And some of them are homemade, so they would be really easy to convert to a new card. And then some of them are just regular Christmas cards. I love the little kitties. There are 2 black cats that have been hanging out in our yard and across the street, and Jonah has been losing his mind. I love this one. Jonah has been just going crazy because he thinks he can catch those cats. And I have a feel, I don't know what he would do with the cats if he caught them. And I think the cats would probably win because they have claws. Yeah, you're right. I think I do need to laminate those flowers, Christine, to see both sides. We have a laminator, and I have a small laminator. So, yeah, I think I will definitely laminate those flowers and make a bookmark, because that is really pretty, because they're on the same part of the paper. This is also from the Hangout. This is from Wishes from Lisa. She sent some of these tag inserts, of course, with peacocks. I love peacocks, in case you don't know. And she sent this beautiful rubber stamp of a peacock. I don't know if you can actually see that. It's that one. That is so pretty. I'm excited to use that because, you know, I love me some peacocks. Welcome in, Julie. Welcome in. I hope you enjoy. Let me see. I'm trying to see if I have anything else small. Nope. So we'll just go in order. Just from top to bottom in my little bag. This is Lavender Happy Mail. This was one of the swaps on the Crafty Girl Swap Hangout. And this is from Beverly. And it's just all lavender stuff. This, I think, is for the kitchen, silicone circle scrubbies. Maybe for the dishes. Let me know if you guys know what it is. It's just like silicone. It's on both sides. And it's fun to play with. It feels so good. Probably for dishes. And then there's some lavender gems and some fudge brownie M&Ms. Oh, yeah. Those are going on my work desk for tomorrow. And really pretty purple nail files. And a blank card. And some purple cardstock. I don't know if you guys remember, a couple months ago I was complaining that I didn't have much purple cardstock. And this purple notepad, it's really cool. And that's great because I always use that sort of notepad type thing. I love office supplies and things like that. So there is that. And of course, purple's my favorite color. So anything purple or lavender is always a win for me. Welcome in, Vicky. You're not too late. We're just getting started. And this is from Amazon. This is from Dawn Nunn. It's part of my February wishes. And look at this washi tape, guys. Let me see if I can open this. This is very exciting. I have a knife. I have a knife and I am not afraid to use it. Well, just a little afraid. All right. There we go. Look at all of that beautiful tape. Oh, look, and the rolls have a lot of tape on them too. That is amazing. I love it. Thank you so much, Dawn. That is awesome. And I love that it's in its own little storage container because, well, you know, I kind of need help with storage. I'm going to put this down in there so I don't forget who gave that to me. I'm trying to be better about marking things that people give to me. Angela, I loosened up the Stream Elements stuff, so maybe it won't ban you or put you in timeout. Now that I have human moderators, I can work on that. Christine will have to get after you if you misbehave now. Christine and Lois. Janet, did you see the card? Whoa. Oops. I dropped my microphone. Hold on. That is the problem with going live. Okay, so we have these beautiful glitter papers from Valerie, and this is another one of my February wishes, and it's a 2-pack. Okay, Angela, and it let you do the caps? Okay, good. See, it didn't put you in timeout. But be careful because Christine's watching and she'll be after you. Look at these beautiful papers. Oh, I love these. I never get tired of glitter paper. And these are pretty smooth. They have a little bit of a texture. There's no fallout. There's absolutely no fallout, which is important because glitter, man, let me tell you, glitter gets everywhere. Someone says it's the herpes of crafting because, you know, glitter gets everywhere, but I love it. Okay, see, you can even type the word caps and we're doing good. Excellent. Excellent. And Christine and Lois will put the smack down on you if they have to. All right. Let's see. I have 2 things from a mystery person. I'm dropping stuff. And this might be what Marcia sent. These didn't have a name in them. And there's 2 packages. And they're similar. So I'm wondering if they are from Marcia. We have these 2 beautiful packs of paper. Marcia, if you're still here, let me know. If not, and you're watching the playback, let me know so I can properly thank you. Or if you guys, if this is from someone else and you're watching, let me know. Yes, Vicki, I will pull it from Amazon and I will post a link in the Facebook group. Okay, Vicki? And I do want to give a shout out to all of my channel members, Christine and Marcia. If you see that their name is in green, that means they are a channel member. It's just one way to help support my channel. And then also Vicki is one of my Patreon members. And Vicki, your package went out Saturday. So I hope you get it soon. I hope you got the notification by email when it was sent. I sent a little late this month. I apologize. And I hope you like the package. It's a little different. It may not be so much Echo Park. So we'll see. But I thought it would be a little fun to do something different. So these papers, like I said, I think they're from Marcia. And she said she had to go to bed because I think she's in the UK. These are beautiful florals. I absolutely love these roses. I'm going to have to open this pack and do a full walkthrough if you guys don't mind. Look at that. I love these florals. These are so much fun. And, you know, they're not double-sided, which is nice because then I don't have to decide. Look at those roses. Oh, my goodness. I love these papers. That would be good for St. Patrick's Day. Ooh, that's pretty, too. And I think we're back to the beginning, are we? No, not yet. I wonder if there is a beginning. Maybe they're all different. Oh, that's kind of nice. Oh, look at those yellow roses. Rhonda, if you're watching, this paper's for you. You have this set, Christina. I love this. This is called, and I think these are from Amazon, Just For You. 12 designs, one sheet of each. Very nice. It's a pretty good thickness too. Kind of like Echo Park, about the same thickness as Echo Park. It feels like good quality. All right, do you guys want me to show the other papers? If you guys don't mind. I don't mind opening them all, but I don't want to bore you either. I guess it's kind of hard to see them this way. Let's do it. Let's look at them. This is A Taste of Winter, and it is 12 sheets and 12 designs. So these flowers are pretty. More roses, and they all coordinate, which is quite nice. Oh, that's a deer. Oh, look, there's a woodpecker. We have beautiful woodpeckers in our yard. Although one of them decided he wants to peck the side of our house right outside of our bedroom. So we had to put up some sparkly stuff to try to get him to go away. And every so often he comes back. They're beautiful though. I like the woodpeckers, except I don't like when they peck on the house. I guess it's the way they are like showing their territory. But it's not his house. He does not understand. It's not. It's our house, and he should not peck our house. And here, this one is called Love is Everlasting. That is so pretty. The designs on these papers are beautiful. Look at those. Those look like peonies. I'm not exactly sure, but they remind me of a peony. Oh, that's pretty. And those are gorgeous. I don't know if they're magnolias. I'm not exactly sure. I don't really know much about what the flowers are. I just know I like them. Vicky, you might need... Oh, I thought this was like... Well, this paper is smaller. Oh, I guess it is kind of... This one here is... We got like cheated a little bit. That's okay. That paper is gorgeous and makes up for it. I wonder if this got cut wrong. I wonder if the whole thing was supposed to be the chevron and like this little edge got cut. That's okay. I will find something to do with it. These papers are so pretty. Oh wait, there's this last one, which is musical notes, which I love. These are really pretty. I've never seen like this designer before. So pretty. And if anyone is interested, I will try to find them on Amazon and put my affiliate links in the Facebook group. All right. The colors are so pretty. The green and the purples. And this one has feathers. That would be good as water. The blue, so pretty. Reminds me of a peacock color. And then there's that, which is really neat. So pretty. They remind me of beautiful wallpaper. Maybe not the feathers for wallpaper, but these florals remind me of wallpaper. I could like wallpaper a dollhouse with these. Wouldn't that be cool? Oh, to use scrapbook paper to wallpaper a dollhouse. You can buy dollhouse wallpaper, you know, at a hobby shop, but it's very expensive. I used to have a dollhouse that I was working on, and it's so expensive to furnish it and to wallpaper it. Crichton is saying hello in case you can hear him. If you don't know, Crichton is our African gray parrot, and he is a crazy bird. And let's see, I have two more. Hi, Shannon. Welcome in. Your smiley face is always so bright. I absolutely love when I see the smiley face. Oh, that is awesome, Lois. I've never been to Australia, and oh, I bet it is beautiful. When I was a home health aide, I had a patient that went to Australia, or that her family went to Australia, and they would send her letters, and I would get to read the letters to her because she couldn't see very well. And I loved reading about Australia. I felt like I was there, but they had a lot of bugs, I guess. And the person would write about some of the crazy bugs that they had. So I thought, I don't know if I'd want to go because of the bugs. And this is from Dawn. It is a random act of kindness, and it smells so good. As soon as I opened this package, I was like, oh my goodness. And this is an Opal House Wild Hibiscus Sangria candle. And of course it has a peacock. Oh, it smells. I just cannot even begin to tell you how good this smells. It is amazing. I think I'm just going to leave it on my shelf the way it is for a while in here in my craft room because it smells so good. Just got to tell you that. I could not wait to open it and find out what was smelling. Love it. Dropping in while you're making dinner. Okay, Shannon, what are you making for dinner? We had homemade nachos. Todd took some Doritos and taco meat. He had the meat already prepared and melted cheese on it. It was very good. These are some little chili pepper confettis. we'll have to make a shaker box with that. Too many snakes, spiders, and bugs. You're right. Do they have scorpions over there too? I know they have all kinds of crazy stuff. Here are some stamps that have owls. She knows I like owls. And I don't know if these are real postage stamps. I would imagine they are. They look real. Very cool. Just some owls. I'm going to have to look and see if I can buy postage stamps that are owls. And that says hoot hoot. And then we have these little owls. She knows I like owls. Owls are fun. I do like owls. Peacocks are my favorite. Owls are maybe my second favorite for the wild type of birds. I like all kinds of, domestic birds, I guess you could say, like the African gray and cockatoos. I think cockatoos are in Australia, aren't they? Wild cockatoos. I think they're a menace in Australia. They're considered a menace. I used to have an umbrella cockatoo named Snoopy. This is because he looked like Snoopy the dog. And if you don't know what a cockatoo is, it's like the Beretta bird, if you remember Beretta, the white bird with the black beak. This is so beautiful, this ribbon, and it's double this size. I love this. Now I will put this with my other ribbons, and I will probably never use it because I love it too much. I don't know. You guys will have to talk me into using it. So beautiful. I love it. And then we have a cute little fire hydrant. Another fun fact, did you guys know that I used to be a volunteer firefighter back when I was a teenager? I must have been a little older than a teenager, 18, 19, 20, something like that. I learned to drive the fire trucks, and I think you had to be 18 to drive the fire trucks. And here we have some Skittles and gummy bears. My gosh, they're all red. Oh no, there's a white one. I love the red gummy bears. I love all gummy bears. I love gummy bears and Skittles. That's so much fun. I put those over in my candy stash. They're all going on my work desk tomorrow. Look at these neat owls. Isn't that adorable? The eyes, so cool. I think it's a postcard. Triple Owls 2010 from Animal Box. Yeah, it's postcards. I love them. They're so cool. And these gorgeous envelopes with these peacocks. That is amazing. It's a shame to use them as an envelope. And then these cute doggy envelopes, which are always good to have. And then there is this. This is a game prize. I played one of the games on their site, and I think she sent a prize to everybody. Yes, beautiful ribbon. I never really watched Beretta, but I do know of the bird. And that's how a lot of people, if they don't know what a cockatoo is, you mention the Beretta bird and they know what you're talking about. And look at these whales. That is fun. And this paper is so cool. Very nautical. But look at these. Someone in our group posted cards with flowers, and this paper reminds me of the flowers. And this, it feels, I know it's not wallpaper, but it feels almost like wallpaper. It's got a really good feel to it. Very cool paper. Thank you so much, Dawn. Dawn sends such wonderful packages. She is just a gem. Absolutely wonderful. She is a big part of that group over there, one of the moderators, and she is just She has such a big heart. If you're a part of the group and if you know Dawn, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I bet Shannon will say, oh, yes. Yes, that ribbon is beautiful. Let me take a sip of my drink and I'll open. I think I have just one more package left. Today I am drinking black cherry diet soda from Aldi. And it's actually pretty good. I like it. I had it for a long time. I forgot I had it. And I saw it in the fridge today. I'm like, oh, it was hiding, you know, in the door of the fridge where you put your ketchup and all the condiments and stuff like that. It was kind of hiding in there, and I just totally forgot I had it. Speaking of ketchup, if B. Dean Cow is still watching, there's been kind of a discussion over there on Bob's stream about ketchup. Some people say Heinz is the best ketchup. Others, the ones that are right, would say that Hunt's is the best ketchup. Or actually, I like a totally different ketchup. I like Del Monte or Red Gold. Now, I like the others. I will eat the others. But Del Monte is my favorite because to me it tastes more like homemade or something. It tastes really fresh. Has a really, really good flavor. And out of all the commercial brands, Heinz might be the one I like the least. I know, it's blasphemy for me to even say that. And I bet many of you are just going to click right off the stream. Don't do it. We can still be friends. It's just more ketchup for you and more ketchup for me. And do you guys eat, what do you put ketchup on? I really only put it on two things. Number one is any kind of fried potato. And I mean, basically, fried potatoes are an excuse to eat ketchup. My mouth is watering just thinking about this because I love French fries and home fries and hash browns. Oh my goodness. And I slather them in ketchup. And also I will put it on a hamburger. If it is not on a bun and there cannot be cheese on it. So if it's just a burger patty, it will get ketchup. But if it's on a bun, it has to have cheese and it cannot have ketchup. It can have barbecue sauce, but no ketchup on a bun. I have very weird food rules. Vicky, I love you. You're a Hunt's girl. See, Hunt's is my favorite. Well, out of the two, I like Hunt's, but Del Monte is top. Dead horse. Oh, Connie, you put it on chicken and eggs. I used to put it on scrambled eggs, but no more. It's only on a hamburger patty, like I said, off a bun, no cheese. If it's on a bun, there cannot, no ketchup. Cannot be on anything with a bun or on French fries. And a ton. You know, you go like to McDonald's or somewhere, you get an order of fries and you ask for a lot of ketchup and they give you 3 packets. I'm like, okay, that's for the first 3 French fries. Now what? I need like a bag full of packets. You just don't understand. I tell them I want like 40 packets for my small fries. But, you know, hey, a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do. Yeah, I'm pretty much that way, Vicky. I would prefer my burger to be juicy and to have cheese and bacon on it and barbecue sauce on a really good bun. Like not just like a hamburger bun, like a Kaiser roll or something really good. Pretzel roll. Something like that. That's what I like. No ketchup. All right, this is from Crafty Girl Swap Hangout. This is my last piece of mail to open. And this is from Missy, and this is crap on my desk. It is a flat rate envelope, and we were just to send the crap that was on our desk. And boy, I just like tilted my desk sideways and filled one up and sent it off to the person I had. But this is really good. She sent us some really awesome stuff. These are some planner stickers, which are great because I have a planner. We have a couple of markers, Spice Box. I don't know if they're permanent markers. Let me smell it. I can't tell by smelling it. They're probably not permanent markers because they don't smell like an alcohol. If you guys know, let me know if these are permanent markers. They're Spice Box markers. We have green and blue. Let's see what they look like. They look like a brush marker. Oh, they are soft. It is soft like a brush marker. Oh, that's really cool. Yep, they are like brush markers. That's a pretty blue, too. Alrighty. Oh, no, Vicky. No mayo ever on anything. No. No, 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 no. I will cry if mayo is on my food. No mayo, no Miracle Whip, nope, 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 nope. No, 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 no. Absolutely not. Never. Never, ever, ever. This is some rubber stamps from Close to My Heart. We have these shapes, and there's some cute little words. I like the bird. Very cool. I wonder if they have dies to cut those shapes out. That would be neat. We have a bag of assorted ribbons. That one's kind of cool. There. We have some assorted scrap paper, like a little mini junk journal type thing. Some stamps from Stampin' Up. They look like watercolor flowers with some sentiments. They appear to be new. I don't know if they are brand new, but they don't look used. Very nice. I do like Stampin' Up stamps, and I like Close to My Heart stamps as well. We have a notepad. Cute little strawberries at the bottom. Don't leave, Lois. Don't leave. No, no, no. You're allowed to have mayo, just don't have it anywhere near me. Okay. Okay, if you guys don't mind, I have another quick funny story time. I despise mayo. Okay, people call it my mayo allergy because I absolutely, if someone is using a squirt mayo, you know, the kind that you squeeze near me, I will take my plate and move it. Just because if a drop gets on my plate, If something comes and there's like mayo on the side, Todd knows he has to get it off of the plate before the plate comes to me. And if it spills on my food, the whole thing has to go back. I can't even. Okay, you guys are probably learning way too much about me. Anyway, we used to have a restaurant a few years ago called the Fryin' Hawaiian. And one of the menu items was the Maria's Italian, because I'm Italian and I love Italian subs. And it was a traditional, like, Italian sub, capicola, salami, ham, provolone, lettuce, tomato, all the goodies. No mayo came on this. Okay, it was on, an Italian roll, whatever. It had oil and vinegar as the sub sauce. Well, I decided one day, I think Steve normally made the sandwiches. He went out to do a delivery or something or other. He wasn't there. And I thought, well, I'll fill in and I'll make sandwiches. Of course, I never really did this. It's my own restaurant. I know what the sandwiches are, but I never made them. The very first order that came through when I was making sandwiches that first day was a large Maria's Italian with extra mayo. When they handed me the ticket, I said, you guys are punking me, right? Because they all knew how I feel about mayo and how it should not be on an Italian sub. So it was extra mayo. And I'm like, you have got to be kidding me. I cannot make this sandwich. But they made me make it. And I did it. And I put the mayo on with my arms stretched out. I was as far from it as I could. And I squeezed that mayo with my eyes closed onto that sandwich. I did it. Oh, so funny. Anyway, that's my story. I've never heard of Duke's mayo. My mom used to always use Hellman's. I don't think I've ever heard of Duke's. I wonder if it's a local thing, regional. Here's another pad and a cat pad, purple, of course. And we have some more rubber stamps. This year's, next year's, snapshots, accomplishments. That would be good for a journal or for a planner. And here is a pattern, sewing pattern. And this paper is very popular to use on things. I got some in another swap, and I'm going to have to see what I'm going to use it on. It'll be interesting I'll have to look it up and get some ideas. And we have a part of a pad here. It's Halloween by AC, American Crafts, I think. American Crafts, yep. And so we have these papers. Part of the pad is used, but that is okay. And they don't really look very Halloweenish. They could be used for many things. I think I have a 12 by 12 of paper that is very similar to this. I may have actually used some of this paper very similar to this in one of my Patreon packages. Vicki, if you remember getting something like this in the mail from me, let me know, because now it's driving me crazy. I think I used some of it like that. That orange chevron. And this black too. I may have something like that in 12 by 12. Anyway, that's really cool. Cool papers. And this is like a blank calendar, and there's a bunch of pages. That's kind of neat. This is another pad. These, I think on this side, are sticky notes, and then a pad. I'll put this on my work desk because I'll definitely be able to use it there. In case you don't know it, I do work from home, so I use a lot of office supplies. These are a few stickers. I really like that bird. And here is a stack of like shopping list pad. It is Give Thanks with a Grateful Heart. A really pretty craft paper. Some colored pencils. The blank family. I guess you could put your name there. That's kind of neat. That would be good like on the front of a photo album or something. We have a tape runner. I'll put that over there. Really pretty. This looks like a tea bag tag and some washi tape. pizza and watermelon. You glow girl. And the flamingo. Very cool. Thank you so much. I love it. And that was all of the mail. Okay, I thought so, Vicki. Thank you. Very close to that, if it's not that it's same paper. I know it's really nice quality. It was very thick. All right, let me catch up on chat. Okay, Duke's is popular in the South. And see, I probably don't look at mayonnaise when I go to the store, so I'd never notice Duke's. I think that's kind of like Del Monte or Red Gold ketchup. They might be more regional. I don't see them in the stores all of the time. Oh, you know what ketchup is really good is French's. I know that sounds funny because they're a mustard company. If you guys ever find French's ketchup, you have to try it. It tastes like Todd's grandma makes homemade ketchup that is really awesome. And French's tastes almost exactly like it. It doesn't taste anything really like Heinz or Hunt's or any of those, but it is so good. It has almost like a nutmeg kind of flavor to it or a spice to it. It's really, really good. Your deck. I thought you said your desk, Carla. Your deck is shifting and making weird noises. Oh no. How cold is it there, Carla? I'm getting a quick drink. It's been kind of in the 20s here. It did snow again a little bit more last night. It finally melted off of the driveway, and then last night it snowed a little bit. Todd took a really cool picture of the snow coming down. If I can remember, I will post it in Facebook. I mean, it is really cool. The only way I saw French's ketchup was at a restaurant we went to. They gave us, the little packets, and one of our favorite restaurants. And I tried it on the fries, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this tastes like Grandma's ketchup. And Todd agreed. He said it did taste like Grandma's ketchup. And we found it at Kroger, I think once. I think it was Kroger. It is really hard to find. I haven't seen it really in the stores. But like I said, it's a little different than regular ketchup. Kids may not like it, but I love it. It is so good. It's 10. Oh my gosh, Carla, that is cold. Very cold. Let me know what the weather is around all of you guys. 14. Holy moly. Okay, I'm not going to complain that we're warm at 20. Balmy. It was actually almost 60, I think, on the weekend. So what I did last week before the show, I think I mentioned that I had a bunch of stuff ready to make cards. And then at the last minute last week, Todd said, you're going to do Valentine's cards, right? And I'm like, sure. So I put these aside, and I got the Valentine stuff out last week, and we made Valentine cards. So today I'm going to use what I had out and ready from last week. So I picked some of these Christmas cards out of my stash. I have some embellishments. They've been sitting on my desk all week because I figured why put them away if I'm just going to use them today. I have this gorgeous snowflake ribbon. It's iridescent. I don't know if the camera is picking it up. It is so, so pretty. And way over here I picked some glitter paper. Now I have some glitter paper that I received today, so I may end up using a different color if I so desire. So we'll just go with it. Here we are. And I also put in here a card base. Let me go ahead and take this out of the way. What I did was I am saving the name of the person who sent me the cards, because then I can send the cards back to them. Now that is cold, Francis, for Daytona Beach. That is very, very cold. All right. And let me think here. What have I got? I had this orange out and I was trying to decide what card I was going to use the orange with. Oh, I know which one. That one. Okay. Actually, I can't remember. It was a week ago. This one, I don't think I'm going to mat on anything. Let me move these out of the way. Because this is the 5x7 card base, and as you can see, the card is going to be too wide. So if I mat it on something along with this, then it's going to cut into the word too much, if that even makes sense. So I'm going to go ahead and trim the front off. And I'm going to trim it as close to the J as I can. And then I'm going to trim part of this Y off. I'm going to trim it as close to that Y as I can. And then we'll see how much more I need to trim off. Oh, I think that'll be fine. There we go. That works. And then I'm going to trim the sentiment out. Alrighty. And I think I'm just going to mat this kind of on this green backing already. Kind of just like that on the inside. I think that'll work perfectly. Oh, and I'm going to have to trim some off the bottom and the top. I was going to put this across the bottom. So I'll just trim just a little bit of the white off the bottom. And then let me mark on here how much I need to trim off the top. And then I can put in my scrap paper and use it on something. Yeah, I think I will just leave it on there. I like the way that looks. And I will trim this. Okay. Put some adhesive on the back. 28 in the mountains. I do like the mountains. Okay, I think that would work down there. That looks really good. I'm going to put just a line of adhesive and stick this down. And then where there's extra adhesive sticking out, I can use my finger and just roll it off. It's hard to see on the camera, but that does look really good. I'll trim the very edge. There we go. And I'm looking to see if I have my other stuff handy. I do. I have some of these other snowflakes handy. Although maybe I'll just put, I wonder if I put these. Oh yeah, I bet they would go right over them. I will use these. Let me see what I have to glue them on with. I'm going to try a little bit of this adhesive here. Yep, that should stick. And these will fit right over those snowflakes. Oh, that works out really, really good. Oh, Angela, I'm sorry. I hope you can find some relief. I thought I cut one. There it is. Insurance drives me crazy. This, the snowflake ribbon, I think I got from Oriental Trading. There we go. And I put 3 of those up on those big snowflakes. Yeah, I believe this came from Oriental Trading. It was inexpensive. And it is so pretty. I love it. There we go. So there we have that cool snowman. Oh, let me put this down in the center of the card. I'm going to have to trim it down some so it will fit. I hope it still fits on here. Yeah, that'll still fit. Okay. There we go. Well, I'm glad there weren't any lesions. Hopefully they saw everything they need to see. I agree. I think those snowflakes were perfect for this card. I was so excited to make this card when I got everything put together or picked out. I thought, oh, this card is going to be so awesome. And then Todd ruined everything. No, I'm kidding. He didn't really. There we go. So there we have that on the inside. Very cool. I'm going to stick the name of the person who sent it to me on the back. I think I'll do it on the inside. There we go. So that way it doesn't fall out and I don't lose it. And I'll remember next Christmas who it goes to. Okay, and then we have this card. This came from one of the members of Crafty Girl Swap Hangout, but it's not a homemade card, so I don't mind recycling it. I thought the turtle was super cute. These were from my Christmas cards that I had received in 2021. I kept realizing my chair was hitting something, and I was running over this bling with my chair. All right, so I think I'm going to keep this blue border with a sliver of the green showing. I really like the way that looks. So let me trim off the front. Angela, you're cracking me up. Be careful, you'll get moderated. And since I had to trim that smaller, I'm going to trim each side a little bit in, but I do want to leave some of that blue border. I'm not sure how much of it I'm going to have to take off. Okay, let's try now. I think that will work. I love the way that looks because it matches the green in this card so well. And let me see if I can I think I can trim out the sentiment. Let me see if I can carefully, there we go. Yep, that works. Perfect. And I'm going to save that and stick it on the inside for later. I had last week a stack of scrap paper, and I may have put it away. So let me grab some scrap paper as well. I do like this. It is so cool. The turtle. I love the turtle. And he already has a bunch of glitter on him, which is great. Let me grab my little pieces of paper. I have these cards or these envelopes with matching little cards. Oh, I may not have any green. I do. There we go. And it's by the same company that makes these large ones, so it matches almost perfectly. So I like to use it to mat the sentiments on. Hi, Rosemary's You Rock Art. I just now saw that you came in. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to the chat. You guys, if you're not subscribed to Rosemary's channel, get over there and subscribe. She is awesome. And she also, on Thursdays, has Thursdays Tunes, and she plays the guitar. She plays the keyboard. She sings. She's awesome. You guys, go check out her channel on YouTube if you haven't already. And she is a fellow crafter, and she does beautiful work. And she's so sweet and always so happy. Oh, Rosemary, I want to show you something that I got that I think you will appreciate. As soon as I'm done with this, we went music shopping, Rosemary, and we bought a tambourine, which I didn't bring it in here. It's just a regular tambourine. But for Valentine's Day, Todd got me this frog, the Percussion Frog. I love it. He also got me a looping pedal. I don't know if you or the people in your band, she has a band, and they are so awesome. I don't know if you guys use a looper, but they are fun. I'm not really good enough to use a looper. The frog is probably more my speed when it comes to playing music, but I'm really having fun learning the guitar and doing things like that. But Rosemary and I have been chatting a little bit about some music. So she played a couple songs, and I thought, I know those chords. I recognize those chords. I don't know very many chords, but she gave me some inspiration. So this Christmas tree, or this palm tree, I don't know if you can tell, it has Christmas lights on it. And I thought I would use some of this multicolored bling to add more Christmas lights to it. All right, and I'm just going to just put them up the center of each branch like that, rather than try to follow their exact pattern, because that would be really hard. And then I will put some along the trunk. Yeah, I think so, Agnes. The French's does have some cinnamon. Yep, I believe you are correct. Cinnamon or nutmeg or some sort of a spice. And I think Grandma put something like that in hers. I used to have the recipe. I don't remember what it has. Lois, I love this beach card too. It is really cool. This is cool. I used to live in Florida, so people used to decorate their palm trees like this. I think that's pretty neat. I'm going to just hang some on this one. I know what they don't have stuff on it, but I do want to add a little bling up in this other corner. We'll pretend that this palm tree is also decorated. There we go. That's fun, a very fun card. And of course, you know, I'm not going to stop there. Thank you, Rosemary. I like playing the fun percussion instruments. I like the shakers. I want to get a shaker. They had a banana shaker at Guitar Center that I almost bought, but Todd didn't like it. So I put it back and I'm regretting it. I want to go back and get it, except Guitar Center's like an hour away. But next time we go, I'm getting the banana, whether he likes it or not. Sam Ash had 2 little purple eggs that sounded really good too, and I should have bought those, but I didn't. This is called Waterfall Stickles, and I thought it would be fun to add it out there in the water. This light blue, the stickles called Waterfall, they are so pretty and they are perfect for water. I'm going to put one along the very top of that water line. There we go. And the stars, I don't think the camera's picking it up. They already have glitter on them. There's some glitter on the shelves, and there's glitter all over his hat. So I think that adds just a really nice touch and completes the card. Now I'm going to set it where I don't think I'll stick my finger in the glitter. We shall see. All right, the next one in line is this, I'm just going in order by how I had them stacked. Oh, let me put this name on the inside. In case you haven't seen, this year what I'm doing is I am putting people's names in them. Whoever sent me the card, they're going to get their same card back next year, if I remember. So I think I'm going to leave the red as is and just mat it right on this light blue background, because I think that works out perfectly. And let me trim off the front, saving as much of that red as I can. There, that looks pretty good. Checking my chat here. Hi, Shay, welcome in. And Julie, the name on the stickles is right above the word stickles. It is usually printed there, and sometimes they're hard to see. And that one is called Waterfall. I don't think so, Rosemary. You know, there might be one in one of the Memdex cards you sent me. I'll have to look and see. There might be. I will look and see and let you know. I'm going to trim just a sliver off the other 3 sides to make all of that red even. And that way they're all even with each other. Now that I think about it, Rosemary, I bet there is. Like I said, I'll let you know. Okay. There we go. Very cool. And I think I could cut this out if I'm really careful. The writing is pretty close to the words, but I think I got it. There we go. And this was from the Carnival Cruise Christmas card exchange. I've been in that for several years. other than a pin, storing it upside down, so all of the stickles are, you know, ready to go and you don't really get any air bubbles. Storing it upside down using a pin, I wonder if they're a little dry. If you can't get it out, you can always take the top off and use a paintbrush so they don't go to waste. That's what I usually do when they're almost empty. But other than that, I don't have any tips. If anyone in the chat has tips, please post them and let us know. Be careful not to make the opening too big, though, with the pin. You can take the top off, and if it gets gunked up, and clean it out. All right, so we have that. I think that looks pretty good. I wonder about this. I could put a piece of this across the top. I don't know. Hold that thought. Let's see. I have some red. I thought I would put some red bling along where this red is. I think that would be pretty. Oh yeah, I like it a lot. Yeah, you could use the pin, keep punching the pin in it, and you can also take the top off and clean it out like you would like of your other glue bottles if they get clogged. Sometimes the glitter holds onto the glue and it gets stuck in the nozzle. I like the way these look. Good advice, Lois. All right. Oh, this one has a couple. That's okay. This had an extra piece of bling kind of stuck to it there, but you know, extra bling is always good. I'd rather have too much bling than not enough bling. I think most of you would agree with that. And then I have, I think, on my desk, I hope I still have them. Yes. Okay. I have a red star. I looked for a gold star, but I don't have any gold stars. But I thought the red star would be okay since that is red. I think it still looks pretty good. So I think I'll go with the red star. Let me grab my little dots. These are the balloon dots from Amazon. Thank you, Shay. That's very nice of you to say. I'm going to cut off one of these balloon dots. They're kind of like just the glue dots that you get, except they are like 1/10 of the price pretty much. I don't know if you've ever purchased the old tried and true, whoa, that one flying, glue dots, but they are pretty pricey. And these balloon dots are super duper cheap. And for paper crafts, they do almost exactly the same thing. I don't notice much of a difference. So we have that, the pretty red lights and the red star. Maybe I'll put a big old snowflake on here. I think I'll just stick it right up here. There we go. Just a big old snowflake. These are from the Dollar Tree, these snowflakes. And they had them this year too, I think, at my Dollar Tree. Yes, Barb, that is a really good idea. I tend to do that too. Sometimes I'm pretty lazy and I don't. So just, especially if you're having trouble with it, don't squeeze really hard onto your card because you could have an explosion. And this piece does come off. You can just bend it and it should come off, and you can soak it in hot water and see if you can get the glue to come out. Yeah, rolling them, they're really hard to cut because they'll stick to your scissors, but rolling them is also a very good idea. So there we have that card. That one is done. And I'm just going to tape this to the inside. I should leave this tape handy. Stick that on the inside. Oh, and I need to adhere this. I have some blue. It doesn't exactly match the front, but I think it's pretty close. I'm glad you found them, Vicky. I can't remember. I don't think they were with the craft supplies. They were with the Christmas stuff. Yes. If you look by the craft supplies, you may not find them. Although every Dollar Tree is different, so it's really hard to tell. I need to take a little more off that edge. I haven't been to the Dollar Tree in a while. I went a couple weeks ago, but I haven't been back. And I never did hang up my Valentine Christmas tree. It is still sitting here right next to me on the floor. Or not Christmas tree, but my Valentine tree. Well, maybe for next year. I might hang it up for the next week or so. So we have that card. That one is done. I'll put that over there. Let's see, I have a few more cards. I have this one, and I thought I would just use this focal image rather than the whole thing, and I think it should fit on an A2 size card envelope, or a card base. So I'm going to trim it. I'm going to trim this out right into the blue all the way around. I think I could trim out the sentiment as well. Maybe not. I'm going to try. She wrote very close to the words. I think that's close enough. I think that'll work. Okay, that is good. And then I'm going to continue to trim it. I think right along the blue edge. I'm not so sure about the bottom. Now I'm having regrets. Yeah, I think I will, because I think if I leave the white there, it's going to look pretty funny. There we go. That looks good. I think that's okay. I was afraid of leaving the white there, but it worked out. And I have this beautiful blue paper. Maybe I should have left a little white border. Well, it's too late now, right? Okay, I'm gonna trim this to 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. I may have trimmed it at 4 1/4. No, I did 4 1/8. And I'm gonna have to mat this on a little bit of white, either that or raise it up. Yeah, I'm gonna have to mat it. Let me get a piece of white cardstock. Or paper. Or something handy. I'm gonna grab another card base that I just happen to have handy because I don't have, what if I did black? Let me get black. Let me see if I have a black paper handy that is the right size. I posted in my Facebook group these little bags that I bought to sort my scrap paper. Oh, that'll work. Let me see how that looks on black. Oh, yes. Yes, yes. Okay. And that'll save a card base too. And I went ahead and sorted a whole drawer full of my solid colored scraps. I'm going to make this black very narrow, the edge very narrow. Okay. Welcome in, Eclectic Lady. Yes, for sure. Better late than never, right? Okay. So I have that on this black background. I may have put it on here a little crooked because I couldn't see it. Yep. I'm going to have to peel this black off and go start over. I put it on very crooked because I had it on my mat and I couldn't see it. So don't tell anybody. Let me get another piece of black. That's too small. I wonder if that's big enough. Nope. This piece is super thick. I'm trying to avoid using that one. This one is fine. I just don't want to add too much weight to the card. This piece is like cardboard, chipboard almost. It's super duper thick. This is a piece of black. I will be more careful this time. Okay, that should be better. If not, it's going to have to do. Oh, that's really cool. I haven't done anything with them other than that. I do want to use them for my glitter paper, since there's, I think, like 4 of each color, and pattern paper. So, that way, oh, and ribbon. Okay. Oh, I think that looks really good with the black. But of course, it's going to need a something, isn't it? What if I put this across the bottom? Kind of overlapping onto the birds. I think that'll work. Yeah, let's do it. I have one other thing I could try. I am tangled. Hold on, you guys. I really need a new microphone, because every week I end up getting tangled. Okay, my microphone cord is just out of, no, I don't like that. All of that work. It's out of control. Okay. I just need to break down and order the new microphone that I want. Okay, got that on there. And then I think that really does make those birds stand out. So pretty. This card was sent by one of our dear friends in Florida. She was a really good friend of my mom, and her daughter is a couple years younger than me, so we were good friends growing up. And we're still friends on Facebook, and we still do send Christmas cards. This folded over. Okay. I will put a line of adhesive there. Yeah, I agree. I really like the way the black makes it look. It does make it pop. And then I'm just going to trim the very ends of this off. There we go. Yeah, I like the way that looks. And I think I will put a snowflake up in this corner because it's pretty empty up there. There we go. I like it. And maybe I'll add a little snow. And by snow, I mean stickles. This is a nail polish holder, and I just have all of my millions of stickles just in here, and I keep them upside down like that. This one is called Stardust. And I'm just going to put it along where the snow is on the branch. And on this pine cone, I almost called it a snow cone. It would be a snow cone if it's full of snow, right? A pine cone full of snow. I renamed it to a snow cone. Creighton says hi, you guys. He's been pretty quiet, except at the beginning when Amazon was here. Alrighty. I love the way that one turned out. Way better than I had imagined. And I think the black is better than having the white background. The black did make it pop. All right, let's see. I've got a couple more. I think I have 2 more. All right, let's go with this one. This says Christmas Blessings. And it is just a really pretty scene. And I thought I would mat it on this copper color because it really goes well with the sky. It is so perfect. So let me trim this down first to fit the card. And the card is 5 by 7, so I'm going to measure this to be 4 7/8. And then I have to, because that'll give it just a little tiny bit of a blue border. And I have to measure it this way because my paper trimmer doesn't measure that high. It only goes to 6 inches. It doesn't go to 7. There, so we have that little bit of a blue border. And then I'm going to trim this down. I can only go down so far on the bottom without losing a lot of the photo, but I have plenty of space up top to trim. So first let me just trim the front off. And we'll go from there. I'm going to trim a little bit off the bottom. And then I would need to see and then again I have to decide side to side how I want to do this. I'm going to trim it I'm going to trim part of that tree off. There. Because that doesn't take away much of the photo. And I'm going to trim this right up to the edge of that tree as far as I can without losing much of that side of the photo. Okay, that works great. And then I'm going to turn it upside down and mark on the back where I want to trim off of the top. There we go. And see, that didn't take much off of the photo at all. So then that leaves just that little bit of edging. I think that looks pretty good, because then we have the blue and the copper. I'm trying to decide if I can bring this in a little bit more, just to have a little more of that copper showing, because it's so pretty. I'll take a little bit off the bottom. There we go. That works. Okay. And then I will cut the sentiment out. Okay. And I will stick her name on the inside. Ooh, I bet I could put this. Oh yeah, there we go. That's gonna go on that. That's perfect size. Okay, let's adhere this down. I'm trying to organize my craft room better. I want to, on my one big wall, put shelves, a set of like 3 shelves, a pegboard, and then 3 more shelves. I have a very large wall space, and I'm thinking that would be perfect. I showed Todd a picture and he says he thinks he can do it. So I think that would work out great. I just need more storage and I think that would work. I like the way that looks. Now normally if I would like die cut something out of this piece, it does 2 things. Number 1, it gives me a pretty die cut, and number 2, it makes the card lighter. So since it's 5 by 7, they tend to get heavy fast if you put a lot of embellishments on them. And then sometimes it's more than an ounce and it costs extra postage to mail. So we have that. Let me put this on the inside. I'm going to use this because it's small. I like to use a small tape runner on tiny things. It's just easier to handle. And let me trim the other end. I like the way that looks. Bring some glitter to the inside. I'm going to stick this down with tape on the inside. So at Christmas time, I know who to send it to. And I thought with this one, I'll keep it pretty simple and I will use, maybe, I don't know if I want colorful lights on the house or clear. I think I'll go with colorful because they'll for sure look like Christmas lights. The clear ones are a little harder to make look like Christmas lights in a situation like this. I love decorating houses on cards with Christmas lights like this. It's one of my favorite things to do as far as all of the card decorating things that we do. That is my favorite, I think, is to put Christmas lights on the houses. That's 2 pink ones together. Oh, they're both pink. All right, let me take that pink bling off so there's not 2 pink ones together. Yep, that is cool. And I think I'll run a piece along this end of the roof as well. There we go. I wonder if I should put some on the barn. I might as well. Let's do it. I would imagine if they lived on this beautiful property, they would decorate the barn, right? There we go. So we have that house all decorated. I wonder if it needs some there. Oh, let me look and check the last card. If I didn't, oh, I just put my finger. No, I didn't. You're right. I did not, but there's stickles on the front. And I think I will put the sentiment on later because I know here's the sentiment. I know I will stick my finger right in those stickles. So I'm going to set this sentiment over by the card and then I will put that on later because I will make a mess of it. Thank you for pointing that out, Christine. See, this is why you're here as a moderator, Christine, because you could moderate me and tell me what I need to do. So anyway, there we go. We have Christmas blessings. I think that came out really pretty. I love the copper color. I need to put this where I'm not going to get it messy. Okay, and this is the last one. This says Joy to the World. However, I don't think I'm going to use it the way it is. I was thinking that I would use it, just cut out like this portion in a landscape. Oh, I bet it would look good with this same color. I wasn't going to use this color, but I think that would work great. I was going to use the silver. Well, let me cut it out and see. I'm going to cut the front off and I'm going to cut the, excuse me, the silver off. I'm going to save that piece of silver because I could use this strip of silver for something else. And again, I'm going to cut this other piece of silver off while I have it in my paper trimmer. And use these strips of silver for another project because I hate to waste them. They're really nice. Okay. And again, I will cut the silver piece off of the top. Okay. Let me see. Oh, that would be really good. Okay, I'm going to cut some of the snow off the bottom. I know, crazy, right? I could save that piece as well because that is a really pretty, you can't really see. It's just a piece of white glitter. That is great. And then I'm going to cut it down to 4 inches. So there we have the base of the card, and I'm going to trim off. There's a little silver over here. There we go. That is really good. And let's see what color I want to mat it on. I could mat it on this copper. Yeah, I don't think it's going to stand out on the silver at all. I'm going to just use this copper again, I think. I think it looks really good on that copper. And I'm going to cut this like I normally do to 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And that fits on there perfectly. And let's see how this looks. I could still trim it down a little bit from the top. Let's see. I want it to be pretty even all the way around. Take a sliver off the bottom. Some of the blings, you have to be careful. This is, I think it's 3 millimeter is this tiny bling. Some of them are much bigger than 3 millimeter. And actually, I really like that that says joy to the world. I might make that the inside of the card, the sentiment. Let me trim it down a little bit because it really kind of matches the front of the card. I think it would be too big. Yeah, it's too big to add to the front. All right, let's go ahead and adhere this down. Let me see if I want to do anything else to it. Let me check these snowflakes out. See if I want to put these on. Oh, I think up and, oh, yes, yes. That's perfect. 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 What's the matter, Angela? I hope you're okay. Or did I miss something in the chat? I must have missed something. I have it on live, not top chat. Okay. have that, and then this. Okay. I'm glad you're okay. And then, okay. This will be, I think 3 would fit perfectly. I love this ribbon, this trim from, I really think it is from Oriental Trading, pretty sure. It's been a while since I got it, so I don't know if they still have it. Oh, I love the way that looks. It's really, the camera does not show it as good, but it looks so cool in person. I don't think I'm going to add anything else to the front of that. It is already, I don't know if you can tell, but the tree is full of glitter and the ground is full of glitter. And then this side was kind of blank, so we have the iridescent snowflakes falling down. And I think this Joy to the World, I think I'm just going to put it on the inside on that. That'll be perfect. I think that is excellent and perfect. Oh, I must have missed it too. I must have missed it. Angela, we both missed it. Okay. And I do want to give a shout out to my new moderators. We have Angela and Lois, not Angela. Angela's our troublemaker. Christine and Lois. And I will add Lois as a moderator after the stream. Oh, I get it. I get it. Yes. And I did lighten up stream elements so it wouldn't automatically moderate people that type in all caps. Now that we have human moderators. And that way, there's a little more leniency in the chat. I will add this to the inside of the card, the name, later. Okay, this is awesome. That is the stack of cards that I had ready for last week that I didn't get to. But we did them this week. Very fun. So we have this and that. I do like the way that came out. I like it better than the original. We have this adorable guy. And I love the way the chickadees, I think, what are they called? Are they chickadees? What kind of birds are these, you guys? I love the way they came out. And then we have this one. Let's see. And the snowman. Let me know which one is your favorite. I like them all. I think this one is actually my favorite out of all of them. Oh, that's right, Angela. I will try to link the paper that I got, both the glitter paper and the pattern paper. I'll see if I can find those. Hi, Michelle. Welcome in. I'm with you, Lois. I like the chickadees the best. And to be honest, when I saw this card, I didn't really like it so much originally with the white border. But now I think it is the biggest transformation, and I love the way it came out. I love it. I also love this one because I really like snowmen. And I think that came out great. And the turtle's fun. They're all pretty fun. But my very favorite is this one. I love the way that came out. And yeah, the turtle is very whimsical, very much fun, especially for someone that lives in the South. Very cool. I will make myself a note to link those things in the Facebook group. If I can find them. I can't promise I can find them, but I'll look them up and I'll see what I can find. I'm pretty sure I have the link for the glitter paper because I put that on my wish list, so I should be able to find that. I love the chickadees. I think they're all fun. They all came out pretty good, but I think that's the biggest transformation, the chickadees. Well, thank you everyone for watching. I do appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much to my moderators. I appreciate all of you as well. I'm reading the chat as I'm talking, so it's really hard. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for all of the wonderful happy mail that I received and for all of your nice comments and for participating in the chat. I really appreciate all of you. And until the next time, you know what to do. Oh, wait, first. If you haven't yet given this video a thumbs up, please do smash the thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed, please click on that subscribe button. I'm very close, this close to 3,000 subscribers. Fantastic. I'm so excited. So smash the subscribe button if you haven't already. And then head on over to the Facebook group Create with CraftyRia. I'll put the links to the stuff that we talked about there. Alrighty. Now, until the next video, you know what to do. Go get crafting. Bye-bye.